Hey, I'm Lady T and this is Lady T Lux. Welcome back everybody. In my last video, which was 2 weeks ago, I did unbox this cute little Toiletry 15 pouch, and I also have the Mini Pochette. So I did ask if you guys wanted to see a comparison on these two. I know there are a ton of videos on this comparison on YouTube already, but I just wanted to see if you guys wanted to see my version of a comparison, and you guys said yes. Welcome back everybody. It is a little difficult to get in front of the camera again, especially being gone for 2 weeks. I did have a little bit of time off from work, and I was able to enjoy some time with my kids, some much needed time with my kids, just enjoy things in life, some downtime, some Netflix, relaxing, some cleaning, some organizing. We did some donations as well, which I am so proud of my baby girl. And I also had a request to show you guys what my display here looks like. So I will be inserting a video of that. So insert video. So I was able to enjoy a little bit of time off with my kids, which I really enjoyed, especially prior to back to school. And so that was quite the event this year. And in doing so, I started going through all of my daughter's clothes, and she's now 7. And, just realizing, during these times that we're all going through difficult times. And I know that I sit here in front of you guys and we chat luxury, but I've also, and it pulls us away from what's really going on in the world. But at the same time, when I turn this camera off, you don't really get away from it. You see the, downturn of our economic state right now, and how difficult it is for everybody, financially, emotionally, mentally as well, what this pandemic has done. And so then I decided to go over all my daughter's clothes, sort them all out, organize them from age 4, 5, and 6. And then I sorted them out and had like jeans, sweaters, tops, jackets, everything for a couple of outfits, dresses in each bag. And then we donated about 15 bags for back to school girls so that they can feel special. And I wasn't going to share this on social media or on my YouTube channel in any way, but we had such an overwhelming response. I had about 200 people message me, and there wasn't enough clothes to go around. And you understand that there is this crisis and this need right now, but you don't really realize it until you do something, and then you realize the outpouring of messages that you get from people that really need the help right now. My daughter was super sweet. She went over her clothes again, and she was able to separate out a few more items for an age 6 girl that really needed some stuff for back to school, and so she had gifted that to someone who really needed it. Such compassion and a big heart, and I'm so proud of her. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because, I think that if, even if we don't have much, if we can just all do a little bit of something, then I think it really can make a difference. So I just wanted to share that. I'm also going to insert a picture of my daughter and sorting out a few things. So proud of her, and the compassion that she has in her heart for helping those. around her, and that's, to me, is just super special. If you love content on luxury from an everyday person in a positive and encouraging environment, then you've come to the right place. I post videos normally once a week, so subscribe down below, leave a comment, introduce yourself. I love it when you guys leave a comment and just tell me that you're a new friend. I love meeting new people. So with that, let's get started with today's video. Today, I wanted to compare these cute little pieces. So I did unbox the Toiletry 15, and I did also have the Mini Pochette as well. So I wanted to do just a quick kind of comparison between these two SLGs. So if you were in the market and you weren't sure on which one you should kind of spring for, then I wanted to do this video just on dimensions and what fits in each, so that maybe it'll help you kind of decide what works best for you. So with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you guys around so that you guys could get a closer look at these beautiful items here. First of all, I just wanted to mention the hardware on this. So on the Mini Pochette, the hardware is actually a lot more, I would say, substantial. It feels heavier, I would say, than and better quality than the one with the 15. The 15 feels somewhat light. It doesn't feel as substantial as this one here. And this one is a lot more shinier. So I'm not sure what the difference would be, but I definitely feel a difference, and that this one does have better quality as far as hardware is concerned. Both zippers are really, really nice on these two pieces, and my Mini Pochette is made in France, and then this one here is made in Spain. You can also see the Vachette difference in these two, where I've had this one for I think a year and a half, I would say. And then this one is just absolutely brand new. So you can also see a tab difference as well in length, and then this one is attached with that chain. So opening this up, the first major difference is the interior of the Mini Pochette, in that the Mini Pochette is just this textile lining here. I would say this would be more of a great catch-all for non-cosmetic items, just because of the textile lining. I just didn't want to like wreck this at all, so it kind of deterred me from carrying any kind of cosmetics in here. So this one here does have the wipeable interior in this one, and you can kind of see that there is like an interior, almost like a gusset, where this goes inwards. So you can see that there is like a curvature that does happen here. This actually makes the Toiletry 15 a little bit smaller in length than the Mini Pochette. So now we're going to get into the dimensions of the Toiletry 15 first. First of all, so the length of this item here is just under 6 inches. The width of this piece is about 2 inches. Yeah, 2 inches. And then the height is 4 inches. Yeah, right on the dot there. And so the Mini Pochette, let's do the width actually. So the width here is, I would say, 6 1/4. So it's about 1/4 of an inch longer than this one here. Width-wise is where it's going to differ a lot. It's going to be about 1 and I would say 1/4, whereas this one is 2 inches. And then height-wise, this one is about 4 as well. If you consider it to the base, it's 3.75, but it does give you 4 inches just based on the construction of it. So Yes, the interesting thing I did want to make note of is the interior, because the interior from here across, I think is going to be a little bit different than the other one. So this one is 5.5 across on the inside, whereas this one here, because of this and how it's constructed, like these gussets that go inward, you lose a little bit on the inside. So this one here, actually, let's check this one out. This one is going to be 4.75. Actually, maybe even more, less than that. So just over 4.5. So this one here is just over 4.5 from gusset to gusset. And I mean, it does restrict somewhat items, whereas this one is easier to fit in. And so, yeah. So now we'll take a look at what fits in both of these cute little items here. So here's what I could get in just if you were using it as a cosmetic pouch, but you can see that this is quite filled to the max here. Absolutely. So I'm going to take everything back out. Just kind of show you what I was able to fit in the Toiletry 15. So these are all the items that I was able to fit into this cutie here. I'm just going to leave that there, and I'm going to try and put this into the Mini Pochette now. I might have to be a little bit more strategic with this one here, so maybe I'll put in the Tide stick in the bottom there, like that. Let's see if I can, oh yeah, that works like that. There we go. Just across the top. Nope. All right. So this one is quite full. So the only things that I left out were just a lippy and the cream. So I also just wanted to discuss maybe some pros and cons of each of these two pieces. If you were considering buying one of these and you did not know which one to go with, let's start out with pros for each. So the pros of the Mini Pochette is definitely going to be the hardware. The hardware definitely feels a lot heavier and more substantial and better quality on the Mini Pochette versus the other one. The other pro to the Mini Pochette is that there is no gusset here and here, so it doesn't restrict your use of this item in any way. So I definitely like that. The other pro to the Mini Pochette is I find that this would fit a lot easier because of how much smaller it is. This would fit a lot easier into small bags without it being, you know, bulging or anything like that. Like, this just makes it so much easier because it has like a rounded kind of design. So that's definitely a pro. Actually, let's do cons. So I would say the only con about this item here is the textile lining inside. So I would just be worried about getting any cosmetics on the textile lining. You can get inserts for these, and so you know, like from Smorga, to protect the inside, but I find with that is it adds another layer of textile, and so you lose a lot of capacity when it comes to the Mini Pochette with putting in a textile lining. So I think you just have to be okay with, this is going to be a catch-all, it's going to be used, and you might get some, you know, stuff on the textile lining. This one here is actually perfect because I didn't use it for any cosmetics at all. So let's talk about the pros and cons of the Toiletry 15. So the pros for the Toiletry 15 is definitely going to be the wipeable interior. If you do get any cosmetics, you can easily wipe this down. Just, you know, an alcohol-free baby wipe, super easy. The other pro about this is that it does hold a little bit more than the Mini Pochette does. And I like that this is an actual cosmetic case and I don't have to worry about this at all. It's a little bit more worry-free for me. And then I would say that the drawback for the Toiletry 15 is definitely going to be this gusset that comes inward on each side. It does restrict and limit what and how you place your items in the pouch, and so I do find that that is, you know, definitely a con as well. And then the last con for this one here is going to be the hardware. The hardware doesn't feel as substantial as it does on the Mini Pochette. I really enjoy this. So yeah, those are pros and cons for each of these. So if you guys were looking for either the Mini Pochette or the Toiletry 15 and you didn't know which one to get, then I hope that this video was helpful in deciding which one works best for you. So with that, I hope you have a fabulous week. Continue to tell yourself beautiful things, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Much love, you guys. Bye. Welcome back. That's stupid. Hang on. I'm being interrupted.
I didn't know you were recording a video.
Hi. I'm recording a video.
You didn't tell me that. Should I come in? Like, should I come?
I'm recording.
Right here? Should I come right here so you can see me?
Sure. That would be great.
Poop would just move on the cameras.
Did you say poop on camera?
This is an adult YouTube channel, okay? So there's no kids that's gonna come on here.
So it's okay for you to say poop?
Yes.
This is bad. Go away. If you can hear background noise, no, wait, hang on. If you can hear background noise, it's because my daughter is in the room staring at me, and my son is playing video games and he's being noisy too, okay? So this is the everyday chaos that we deal with as parents. It's a gong show. Anyways, I'm going to try to focus. Please ignore that. And
you know I can hear you.
Is it good? My curl's good? Oh, except for that one right there. There you go. All right. So yeah, this is the... Dang it. Dang it!
You'll see it eventually.